Now let's be real. What if the key to altering reality was simpler than you thought it was? And if you come to realize that the hidden code needed to reshape your reality was just 5 minutes from your reach? What would you do? Are you sure you are really willing to change your reality? Are you ready to unlock that new set of realities you have long dreamed of? You are just 5 minutes away from unlocking the power to reshape your reality. So stay tuned, make sure you subscribe now, and let's take you there. Welcome to Mind Elevate. Our channel has one core mission, and that is to help you rise to your higher self. We help you elevate your life with our daily dose of mind-uplifting content and empowering resources. Besides these, every week, we share one special affirmation video to help you deepen your meditation practices and achieve your goals faster. These are not just positive words but life-transforming as you tune your mind in. Let's get started. In our fast-paced world, filled with noise, pressure, and distractions, there is a profound, often overlooked power quietly waiting for your attention: the untapped ability of your own mind to shape reality. Please note that this message isn't about wishful thinking or vague hope. It's a transformative invitation backed by both spiritual insight and emerging science. We want to share with you the key to this remarkable transformation. All you need is just 5 intentional minutes each day. Imagine what would happen if, for 5 minutes, you could silence the noise of the outer world and tune into a deeper awareness within. Something extraordinary unfolds when you begin to observe, not just passively but attentively, the various elements of your life. Your thoughts, emotions, habits, reactions, and aspirations. This act of observation isn't trivial. It's a threshold, a doorway. And once you step through it, you begin to connect with your true self, not the self conditioned by limitation, fear, or scarcity, but the self aligned with limitless possibility. So who are you really connecting with in those 5 minutes? That version of you defies definition. It's not your name, status, or roles. It's the pure essence of who you are before the world told you otherwise. It's the architect of your inner world and, by extension, the outer one. According to Mexican neuroscientist and mystic Jacobo Grinberg, this deeper self can interact with reality in ways most of us have never been taught. Grinberg wasn't your average academic. His work went far beyond the lab. He studied consciousness, brainwaves, and human potential, but what truly set him apart was his journey through spiritual and indigenous wisdom. His research led him to shamanic traditions in Mexico, where he encountered ancient knowledge about a universal energy matrix, a vast, invisible field he called the synthetic network. This network, he believed, linked all minds and all forms of life. What we consider reality, he claimed, was merely a personal, mutable interpretation of this field. Then, in December 1994, Grinberg mysteriously disappeared without a trace. Some believe he was silenced for what he discovered. Others say he may have crossed into another state of being. Regardless of the mystery surrounding his fate, his teachings remain. And one of his most powerful legacies is a 5-minute mental technique designed to recalibrate your mind and literally reshape your world. Think about it. Have you ever felt misaligned with the life you're living? Like there's a more meaningful version of reality just beyond your reach? What if that version already exists, and you simply haven't learned how to access it? Grinberg believed you could. Not through hours of meditation or abstract rituals, but through focused, deliberate intention. The technique requires no special tools. Only presence, consistency, and honesty. Just 5 minutes a day. Step 1. The inner doorway. Begin by sitting quietly. Find a calm place and focus on your breath. Let go of the tension in your body and the chatter in your mind. Let each inhale draw in universal energy and each exhale release the weight of doubt, fear, and stress. Grinberg referred to this space as the entrance. It's not about escaping reality, it's about stepping into the deeper layer of it. With your eyes closed and your breath steady, imagine yourself walking through an invisible doorway, a threshold that leads to your truest self and an unlimited field of possibility. Step 2. Clarify your intention. Once calm, bring your intention into focus. This isn't the time for vague hopes or generalized affirmations. This is about clarity. What do you truly desire? What's missing in your life that your soul is aching for? A new job? Healing? A sense of purpose? Inner peace? Be specific. Visualize your desire as a seed potent with possibility. Feel its weight in your hands. You're not just thinking about this desire, you're preparing to plant it deep within the fertile soil of your consciousness. Step 3. Feel it fully. Visualization isn't enough on its own. Emotion is the amplifier. You must feel your desire as if it were already true. Imagine the life you're longing for in vivid detail. What would you see, hear, touch? Most importantly, what would you feel? Joy, freedom, belonging? You're not fantasizing, you're rehearsing reality. You are aligning your emotional frequency with the outcome you desire. Grinberg taught that this coherence between thought and feeling creates a resonant signal that the universe cannot ignore. Step 4. Send the signal. Now it's time to project that signal beyond yourself. See the light of your intention glowing in your chest, warm, steady, radiant. Allow that light to expand, to ripple outward like waves in a pond, touching the invisible threads of the synthetic network that connects all things. This is not imagination. This is energy in motion. You are sending a message, not in words but in vibration, to the vast field of reality. This moment of outward projection is not about control. It's about connection, about trust. Step 5. Anchor it with gratitude. To seal the process, step into gratitude. Not the kind of gratitude that waits until dreams come true, but the kind that claims them as already done. Feel a deep thankfulness rise up from within you, not for what's coming but for what already is. Gratitude is a frequency, a declaration that you trust the process. It turns hope into belief and belief into embodiment. It's not just a way to close the practice, it is the practice. Many who've committed to this 5-minute technique report dramatic shifts, not just in their external life but in their internal world. One person might start visualizing peace and mutual respect at work. As days pass, coworkers become more cooperative, meetings more harmonious, stress less consuming. Another may envision ease in their relationships, and without warning, misunderstandings fade, replaced by laughter and heartfelt connection. These changes aren't magical in the Hollywood sense. They're magnetic. Grinberg believed that when we consistently align our thoughts, emotions, and intentions, we create a coherent vibration that begins to attract the matching reality. The seed planted in 5 quiet minutes starts to sprout, first subtly, then visibly. New opportunities arise. Synchronicities multiply. Doors open where there were once only walls. The right people show up, the right ideas surface, the right timing unfolds. But even more powerful than the external shifts is the inner one. You begin to remember who you truly are. You begin to understand that your sense of peace, worth, and purpose doesn't come from the world. It flows from within you. And this shift is not fleeting. The more you practice, the stronger your signal becomes. The more consistent your inner frequency, the more aligned your outer life becomes. Suddenly your days feel like they're guided, not forced. Aligned, not chaotic. You become more than a passive observer of life. You become a conscious creator. Think about this. How would your life change if you truly believed your thoughts were powerful enough to shape your world? What would happen if you trusted that every clear intention you set in motion is heard and mirrored by the field of existence? This isn't just philosophy. It's physics, biology, spirituality, and neuroscience beginning to converge. Rupert Sheldrake, another bold thinker, referred to the morphic field, a subtle but real force that stores and transmits energy, memory, and influence. In his view, your mind is not isolated. It's part of a vast living network. And it's not theory anymore. Neuroscientific studies now show that focused thought can alter brain chemistry, influence gene expression, and even affect the emotions and energy of those around us. Intention, attention, and emotion are powerful energetic tools. Use them consciously, and you begin to influence more than just your mindset. You begin to influence your outcomes. Grinberg's message is clear. Reality isn't fixed. It's flexible. It's moldable. And your mind is the tool that shapes it. But only if you use it. Only if you give it the chance to create rather than simply react. So, are you willing to try? 5 minutes a day. No more. Sit quietly. Breathe deeply. Clarify your desire. Feel it as if it were real. Project it outward. Anchor it in gratitude. That's it. That's the work. That's the practice. And over time you'll notice the difference, not because the world outside has changed, but because you have. If you've read this far, you are part of the 1% who are ready to do more than wish. You are ready to believe. Not in fantasy, but in the real, practical, transformative power of your own consciousness. So declare it. Say it aloud. Type it in the comments. Whisper it to the universe. I believe in the power of my mind. That single sentence can become the cornerstone of a new reality. And when you share it, when you live it, when you embody it, you not only change your own life, you become a light for others to find theirs. Jacobo Grinberg may have vanished, but his legacy continues in every person bold enough to believe that they can change their reality from the inside out. You don't need to understand every detail to start. You only need to begin. So take out 5 minutes of your day and just begin. Kindly write in the comment section, I am ready to begin. Our next video expounds more depth to these life-transforming secrets. You will do well to stay alert and watch them. We have come to the end of today's video. Thanks for staying till the end. We're building a tribe of focused, fearless creators who are done waiting and ready to recreate their lives. And I am inviting you to be a part of this community. Here we help you redirect your energy for faster manifestation. Join our community of like minds who are being elevated into the higher version of themselves. Click the link in the description or the comment section, and I will be glad to welcome you into the tribe of the fearless.